That morning, I was finally home after 8 months overseas, my first real break since deployment. The flag on our porch was still faded from the Texas sun, and the air smelled like rain and old pine. My daughter, Emily, had just gotten her license and was driving to the store down the road. It was supposed to be a peaceful day, father and daughter, back together again. But peace doesn't last long when the HOA decides they own the street. I was in the garage when I heard yelling. By the time I stepped outside, a dark SUV with flashing amber lights had pulled my daughter over just a few houses down. Two men in cheap uniforms, fake badges, fake radios were ordering her out of the car. My heart went cold. They had HOA patrol stenciled on the side, but I knew those weren't real cops. Emily looked terrified, her hands shaking on the wheel. I sprinted across the yard, shouting for them to stop. One of them barked back, claiming she'd violated HOA parking rules by stopping near the curb. Before I could reach them, one man yanked her door open and grabbed her by the arm. That's when the switch inside me flipped. You don't touch my kid? Not here. Not ever. I flashed my military ID and told them to step away. They laughed. Actually laughed and told me to call it in if I had a problem. What they didn't realize was, I already had. My buddy Sheriff Dale lives 3 blocks over. Within minutes, 2 real patrol cars came flying around the corner, sirens wailing. The look on those fake cops' faces when the real ones stepped out, priceless. Turns out they weren't even HOA members. They were hired by the HOA president's husband, a man, with a long list of complaints against homeowners who wouldn't comply. Sheriff Dale cuffed them both on the spot for impersonating law enforcement and unlawful restraint. The HOA president tried to claim she didn't know, but the evidence said otherwise. She'd authorized their little community patrol without ever filing it with the county. That evening, as the sun went down, Emily sat on the porch beside me, sipping cocoa. I looked at her and said, "See that flag? It means nobody gets to take our freedom, not even the HOA." She smiled through teary eyes. I haven't slept that peacefully in years. Sometimes. Standing your ground isn't about anger. It's about protecting what matters most, family and honor. For more interesting and heart-touching stories, hit the subscribe button now.